Get on with this court. This fucking kangaroo court.
Hotep court is now in session.
All rise for the judge, jury, and the executioner. Great constituents of Hotepistan, ladies and gentlemen of the jury of Hotepistan, it has come to my attention that Uncle Hotep has violated Hotepistan and its tenets. He has embarrassed the great nation of Hotepistan. Today he's being charged with first-degree cooning, and treason in the second degree. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
On all accounts?
Yeah, on all counts.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up Exhibit A here.
These fucking niggas these boule niggas will take you niggas for rides, man. Black on black violence comes in the form of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Food is killing us faster than anything. When you bring up black on black violence, these niggas, these boule niggas, now these niggas will bring up food. No, it's the food we eat. They kill us faster and shit. Niggas will duck accountability at any shape or form. This guy, what about all these gangs, man? What about all this black on black violence, man? What about the Big Macs and Whoppers, man? Do you see how crazy this shit sounds? You're talking about violence and shit. This nigga bringing up Big Macs and Whoppers. And fried chicken. This nigga did the old fucking Statue of Liberty play, the fucking flea flicker and all this other shit. Boule niggas always fucking try and switch the narrative. Now listen to this shit.
We can stop it right there, 53 seconds. We can stop it right there. We don't need the whole clip. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as you can see, Uncle Hotep is violating one of the many tenets of Hotepistan. One of those is health. Uncle Hotep, what is a leading cause of death in the black community?
Niggas.
I'm glad to see you make a mockery. I'm glad to see you make a mockery of this court. I'm glad to see you make a mockery of this court. But that's what I said. That's exactly what I said, and you argue with me. I said black on black violence comes in the form of diet, what we eat. I can see why this was triggering for you. You and your pork rinds and fried chicken from the gas station. I can see why this was triggering for you. Unfortunately, the number one cause of death in the black community is in fact heart disease. So the funny thing is, coons like yourself like to lead people astray. They like to follow behind massa. Whatever massa talking about, that's what the coons talk about. So, black on black violence, black on black violence. When we all know that our families are suffering from a bunch of health ailments, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases. You have decided not to face that beast head on. You have decided to ignore it and act like it doesn't exist, even though you got diabetes in your left foot. We do a Tuesday night show, 8 p.m. It's called Comedicine. It's streamed on kick.com/HotepJesusLive. And a lot of people tune in for that. Goldstein tunes in. Strong Dad tunes in. The whole community, but it seems like one person is missing from viewing that show, and it is the person with the worst health and diet in Hotepistan. So while we are leading people to health, why are we warning people about the dangers of GLP-1 drugs, the dangers of diabetes and cardiovascular diseases? Here you come along to downplay our work and denigrate the great work of the two doctors in our community, Dr. Inky, naturopath, and Dr. Tanai Ricks, PhD, professor at the university. That is a violation of Hotepistan. Because not only did you downplay the greatest danger to the black community, because black people are feeding black people. The mothers are making the food for the husband, or the father's cooking, but our food choices are killing us. So not only did you lead the community astray, but you also chose to highlight me and backstab me in all of my work. Let's go ahead and pull up Exhibit B. Now, this one is actually very recent. Just this morning. Just this morning, you were live. You were live this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and send you that clip. And you tell me, is this you? Thank you to Jamar Youngblood for sharing this with us. He says, yo, Uncle Hotep just proved that cooning is the ultimate grift, and that's why I forgive all my brothers and sisters who participated. And he said, I'm about to put my coon suit back on. Can you please open up that clip and tell me, do you recognize yourself in that clip?
Yes, yes, I do. That's me.
Yeah, that is you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and play that clip. Hold on, let me rewind it. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Let me get in my duffel. Like it or not, coon stock is going up. Coon stock is going up. You thought it was bad before. You coon now, you really getting on. You know what I mean? I'm about to put my coon suit back on. I'm about to put my coon suit back on.
Key part of that whole discourse was when you said back on, which alludes to the point that you've previously had on a coon suit. So you've been cooning, and we caught you in 4K, 720p, 30 frames per second, admitting to being a coon and being eager and adamant about putting your coon suit back on. That shea butter can't help you.
Don't let this nigga come over here with this bullshit and press charges against y'all beloved uncle. I come here every week to give y'all the fucking game, and y'all let this guy put me in this kangaroo court. This court was started because of his shenanigans. No, let's never forget that, because of the bullshit he did every week. Him, not me. Him talking about Popeye's chicken and all this other shit. Just a couple of weeks ago, he did a fried chicken taste test.
Royal Farms.
Went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, Royal Farms, Popeyes.
According to your advisory.
You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna ignore the homicide. We go right to the fucking chicken. We go right to the fried chicken, or go right to the pig feet. That's when the boulets want you to think. They want you to ignore that shit. You know why? Because they invested in prison stock. They invested, they go to be lawyers and shit. Get the lawyer fees. They invest in bail bondsmen. That's what these boule niggas do. Because they eat on both ends. Pause. I'm just trying to help my people out. There's certain sides of the grift that's going to be plentiful and fruitful. And the coon grift is going to be fruitful. You can be mad all you want. See, chat, he going to bring this up. Little do you know, a couple months from now, he going to put his coon suit on. Guaranteed. Well, we're not looking. Every time we turn our heads, we're not looking. AJ putting his coon suit on.
He stayed trying to put me on trial while he on trial.
I'm just saying, this is just fact. These are just facts, ladies.
God won't
This is
even
the
let
man says, see, I know how to coon without looking like the coon. This is his quote. I know how to coon without looking like a coon. That's the ultimate coon. We're in trying times, ladies and gentlemen. Trying times. And it's about to get ugly out here. It's about to get real ugly out here. And you niggas better tighten up and buckle up.
Chat. Guilty or not guilty? Let's hear it. That was a terrible defense, by the way. That defense was terrible. You filibustered and gaslit, straw manned your way through that one. That was crazy. I expected a better defense. Mad Dog said guilty as fuck.
Guilty with all that gaslighting?
A lot of gaslighting.